the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Let's go, underway.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
They did not make this game, build it. Should have made it rain. This will make this game lame as hell, bro. We the University of Tennessee, bro. We got all our players on the line very slow.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Ncaa, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stoneberg? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion. And
there he goes! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vols! You take advantage of tendencies tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
We deserve a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here's the handoff. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the end.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And there is little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double-teamed, right? Because he's right there, and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the grab, it's Love. At the 35, he's open. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Love. Still running at the 40. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Slings it downfield. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
He don't even know shit.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
The Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. With the catch, it's Matthews. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy first down.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Turns it loose. Right on the money. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking for a man, it's Carr. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Irish. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
On the run, it's Thomas. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Got it behind the line. It's Love. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. To throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The give from the gun. Good enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. The short hands. It's Jefferson.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's blocked. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Rolling right and going deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Lost a throw on first down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start for in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. On target to the left. Gets away from one, finds some space. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Vols! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The AT unit on the field. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's loud.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick on passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football, just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
It's hard for an offense to win when
Mary Jefferson, y'all, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 4-2-3.
where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Our baby don't want to pick a play now. Sucker duck ass, bitch
Down to the
ass boy.
12-yard line, it's first down.
Don't quit now.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. He got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he puts through the extra point.
Hope that boy think this here, nigga. Go big orange, nigga.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Got my squad fucked up out here. You know, no D-line with the kicks.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
He doing real shit, bro.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in, it's locked. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. Turning it on. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter.
On the play. First down for the offense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Scanning the field, it's Carr. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They move on top here on the 4th.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Nigga
They're
fucking
coming out to tee it up
garbage.
for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Easy. Nigga garbage.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are...
Stay with this shit all day.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This guy's putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now because he is absolutely killing this defense.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He cheated.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
He ain't that good. And the fact he finna run the ball.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to throw, it's Carr.
I see that.
He's got the tight end. Good. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. You want to talk about making a decision pay off, Jesse. They convert right there and take any doubt out of this game.
I don't know how many...
Well, I lost. He wasn't good, though. It's all good. It's all good, everybody.